This is Eric from Pack Hacker, and in this video we're going to check out the BAGSMART Getaway 20-inch carry-on with a front opening, which I've been testing for the past 2 weeks. Let's dive in. So as you can probably tell, we have a polycarbonate shell here. So as far as polycarbonate goes, there are a lot of different variants, like with thickness and just how durable things are. This doesn't feel like the best polycarbonate that I have tested. I'll get you a closer look here. It's definitely not the worst either. It's pretty thick and it seems to be pretty durable. It's just the one thing I don't love about it is it marks up pretty easily. You can clean it off, especially with a magic eraser or even just like a paper towel, but it just scuffs up pretty easily. I think when I move it around, you'll see some of the scuffs that are just still on it from my testing over the past 2 weeks. So we've got SBS zippers. Let me bring those up a little closer to you. So SBS is a more budget brand. My favorite brand is YKK, and these are SBS, and I don't know, they're fine. I've had issues with them on slings in the past. I don't know if I've tested them a ton on rolling luggage, but these have worked fine. No real issues to report here with the zippers. As you can see, we have a locking mechanism here, very easy to operate. I am looking at it on the camera right now. We have a little screen right here, so it's kind of hard for me to see and do it, but very easy to use and open up. One thing to mention is that when the zippers get down to, bring this down without making a big ruckus, when they get down to this curve right here, they can get a little bit caught and just slow down. It's not really the zipper's fault, so I don't really fault the zippers for it. It's just kind of the design of the zipper track because it just kind of has to curve right there. So that's something to keep in mind, that it will just, I don't know, it's a little bit fidgety when you get down to the bottom portion here. So we have handles on this thing on the top here, and we also have one on the side right here as well. So pretty easy to use. I guess you can't super see it right now. I'll bring it to the side. They sit pretty flat when you're not using them, and then when you go to grab it, it extends out like that. So that way you have a little bit more hand room, but then when it's out of the way when you're not using it, and it doesn't really get caught on anything or anything like that. So it's, I don't know, a nice little design. They're not super comfortable because they're just kind of like a hard plastic. They have kind of a grippy material, which is nice, but just not the most comfortable. But typically when you are taking this thing somewhere, you're not going to be carrying it by the handles. You're going to be using the telescopic handle, which is right here. So this is made of metal. A lot of this is just plastic, but this is metal. As you can see, it is kind of rickety. Sorry if I'm shaking the camera a little bit there. And you have 4 different heights that you can work with it. Not the, my favorite that I've tested, but it does get the job done, and it's certainly not the worst I've tested either. The wheels are, let me quote this here, Glide Tech 360 double spinner wheels. So you missed the action there. So these work fine in my opinion. They don't feel very durable. I would be worried if I were to take this to like Pittsburgh or Venice or something like that, somewhere with a ton of stairs, that one bad like angle and I'd break one of these and then I'd just kind of be out of luck. So no problem with them, but they are just all plastic and not the most durable feeling. And that's generally how I feel about a lot of this exterior, is it works fine, but it's just not the most durable, and I worry that something could happen to it in the long run. If you are enjoying this, please throw a like on the video, drop a comment down below about what you would do with this bag, and subscribe to the channel so we can continue making content like this to help you travel smarter. So I'm gonna bring the telescopic handle up here so you can see a little bit more of the wiggle there. It does very well on 4 wheels. Like, it is, generally I think the wheels do work very well. It does very well spinning and transitioning from 4 wheels to 2 wheels and back again. It's just the durability that gives me a little bit of concerns, and especially if you do take this on something like just outside the office here, we have some like bricks and like almost cobblestones. It does not handle those nearly as well as it does a smooth surface. That's gonna be the case with pretty much all rolling luggage. It just feels a little bit, like I'm not gonna say I feel like they're gonna break. It's just not my favorite feeling when it's kind of bouncing around more than I want it to, especially when I know that they are made of plastic. So in perfect circumstances, this bag does work very well. We've got the 4 different heights, so you can see this is actually the one that I like the most. Then we can kind of just take it down all the way down to the lowest one here, which would be too low for me, but if you are a bit shorter, that would probably work pretty well for you. So just generally, the thing that I take home with just carrying this thing around in the exterior is that it might not be as durable as I would like it, because I'm very rough on my gear, but you can sit on it, so you've got that going for you. So we have 2 pretty big features for the main compartment. One is pretty standard and one is not. So we have a expansion, and I can't remember where the zipper is. Here's the zipper right here. So if you undo this zipper, you get a bit of expansion. So you get a little bit of extra space in the bag. So this is very handy if you go on a trip and you buy a bunch of souvenirs, or you bring a bunch of stuff home, or maybe you bring a bunch of food home. Like whenever I go to England, I really like prawn cocktail chips. So I could fill this up with prawn cocktail chips, expand it, and then bring all my chips home. So that's not a super unique feature, but it is a nice one to have in my opinion. The more unique feature here is that this is a front loading piece of rolling luggage. So typically where that compression zipper is, that's where you have a zipper that opens the bag and it's like 2 equal sides, like a book almost. but this one almost opens like a clamshell opening, like a travel backpack or a day pack or something like that. So if you pop open these zippers, it's gonna be kind of hard to show you on camera, but so you pop these open and then this opens like this. And as you can see, we have these little gussets right here. Got like to show you from the top cam as well. So we have these two gussets right here that kind of hold this open. So you have two compartments that are accessible from the same zipper, which can be a little bit confusing, and I'll get into that in a little bit more. So if you're just grabbing something out of here, like, oh, you have a place to stow your laptop. So I am going to undo these gussets just so I can show you this compartment a little bit more. But typically if you are just grabbing something, you would not have to do this. So I'm gonna set this down to show it to you. So you have quite a bit of storage here for just regular everyday accessories, not really your travel gear. So like my computer, I have a tablet inside of here, I have a keyboard right here, and then I have a mouse stowed inside this zippered pocket. So we have 3 different pockets on this side, one that's a little bit bigger, and this actually has padding here for the laptop. And then this one does not have as much padding. This one is a little bit thicker padding and then thinner padding, so I just have a tablet stowed inside of there. And I will pull this out, I just want to leave it in there just for a moment to show you something. We have a little air tag, or I guess really any small tracker would probably fit inside of here, and then a zippered pocket right here where I have that mouse stowed. And then on this side up here, we have 2 little organizers. We have a mesh one, which I just have a wallet and my sunglasses inside, and then we have a clear TPU one, which you can obviously throw liquids into if you want to, and then we can zip this around like getting caught there on things. You have I'm not exactly sure what to put here, and I've kind of felt that way the whole time I was using it. You do have 2 zippers, so you can leave does it constantly get caught on that? Leave the zippers at the top, so you could just kind of shove like jacket in there or something like that, so you have quick access to it, and you don't have to get into the big part of the main compartment. I just found it very hard to use, and it's definitely, I don't know, even when you have it up like this, it's just kind of hard to like get gear in and out of there. But it is nice that there isn't wasted space, but it is worth noting that these compartments kind of share space with it. So if you have these completely packed out, you're not going to have as much space in this back compartment, and vice versa. So the reason I left the gear inside of here is because if you are trying to get into like the clothing section where you have your clothes stored, and you have like your laptop and stuff inside of here, so there's a zipper that goes around here, and even when there's not gear in here, this zipper is very challenging to open. Like, it just almost feels like you're not supposed to be doing it, and something that constantly kept happening to me, it's really my fault for not learning, is because if you have these gussets undone, these just naturally sit inside of here, and then you get here and you get stuck by it, you gotta move it, then you always get stuck in the corners. As you can see, is happening right now, and then I'm caught there again. And so now I'm just trying to, like, say I'm just trying to get a sweatshirt or something, and I'm really caught in that side over there. I have to like lift all of this up, and there's not really a good place for it to be, like where I trust it. Like my laptop and all my tech is in here, so if I just wanted to quickly grab something out of here, like I probably shouldn't have something I need quickly from the main compartment like this far deep, but if you just need to grab something quickly, it's very awkward if you don't take all of this out first. And then even just like getting it back in place to re-zip it up is really just not an ideal process. So I'm gonna take some of this out just so you can see the big part of the main compartment a bit better and how it operates when there isn't a bunch of stuff in here, because it is quite a bit better in my opinion. But sometimes you're gonna need to grab something out of there, like that's much easier. You can get into here and get your stuff out. I just have a big jacket and then some packing cubes stowed inside of here right now. Get these out of here so you can see it a little bit better. But it is quite a big compartment, and you're gonna have gear in there that you're probably gonna wanna get access to sometimes when your tech is still in there. So if you are just going from home straight to the airport, straight to the hotel, and you can take all your tech stuff out and then use this as a like rolling luggage to get things out, that works a bit better, but it's just a bit cumbersome for me personally. But I do like the duality of having both of these compartments. It's just a little bit hard for me personally to use it. So there you have it, the BAGSMART Getaway 20-inch carry-on front opening. Thanks for keeping it here at Pack Hacker, your guide to smarter travel. We'll see you in the next one.